It was summertime, and many engines from the mainland were visiting Sodor, but most of the incoming engines had sickness aboard, and flew the checkered flag to show that they were in need of medical examinations for possible infectious disease. Now, if this proved correct, they had to stay out of the yard and fly the checkered flag to show that they were quarantined for 14 days and warning all engines to stay clear. Early one morning, the engines were complaining about the hot weather.
If it gets any hotter, then my boiler will run dry.
The longest heat wave I can remember.
You could go back to the Ice Age, Toby, by the sound of your firebox.
Arry and Bert, the Ironworks twins, were always on the lookout for old engines they could buy out cheap. They already made the Fat Controller an offer for poor Toby.
That made us late, Percy.
But it wasn't our fault, sir!
6:30's briefing time.
Sorry, sir, we've been in Apple Yard.
You know the smelters yard is looking for useless engines, don't you? Now, the next time you're late, I'll offer them for a couple of tank engines, understood?
Yes, sir, but...
Thomas, Toby's engine is playing up. He's at the quarry collecting your trucks.
Understand.
One for you, Edgewood. Bring in the diesel engine from the United States.
Yes, sir.
He really wouldn't send us for scrap, would he?
Not if we're late every day.
Toby is the only LNER J70 still in service. He'd given many good years of service, but time was catching up on him. Oh, my engine feels bad. Come on, trucks. I hope I can get you to Brendan. And Toby started off with his train of trucks. As he puffed through Elsbridge, Arry and Bert listened to his engine with pleasure. All was going well until he got to Gordon's Hill. When he got to the top, his engine started playing up. He tried to go up, but the heavy trucks pulled him backwards. At the bottom of the hill, Steve was pushing a train of oil tankers when he saw Toby. He tried to put on his brakes, but it was too late. Toby's trucks ran into Steve's oil tankers. Oh no! Then there was trouble. The sparks from Toby's funnel set the tankers on fire. Help! I'm going to blow up!
Oh no, Toby, what happened?
Don't go. Fetch the fire crew as fast as you can.
Right away.
Arry and Bert had a second go. Oh, they never give up.
off in town.
What?
About Toby. That boiler of his is finished. And so is he.
We don't sit around the smelters yard watching our staff turn engines into scrap, do we, Arry?
Always on the lookout for who's next to go, and Toby's been on the top of our list.
Sid and Mickey arrived just in time to put out the fiery tankers. Once they were out, Steve's paint was all dirty. Just then Diesel showed up.
What do we have here? A dirty engine and a clucked out tram.
Yeah, well, no one's asking you, are they?
Well, it's a pity that me and Paxton were passing earlier. We could have gotten you into trouble.
We would have got it done without crashing into Steve as well.
True. No point hanging around now. We have other fish to fry.
Diesel was pleased that two of the engines weren't in competition for quarantine work, but it seems no engines were being cleared at this moment.
No need to rush. We're still waiting. We had to wait until the mess was cleared.
I had a bit of an accident. I saw. It wasn't my fault, it was my engine acting up.
So you say.
Oh, look. Here comes Wendell.
If you're looking for clearance on the engines, forget it, they're quarantined.
Oh, no.
What?
Suspicious mycobonic disease on board. Sorry, fellas.
Our fat controller will be pleased. I don't think.
To think how I flogged my engine to get here fast.
And all for no purpose.
Well, I think I'll go take a look to see anyway.
You're not going back then?
Paxton maybe.
Do you want me about?
Push off, Paxton.
Oh, okay, Diesel.
He's up to something, and I'd like to know what. But Edwin has gone out to bring in a diesel.
Someone will know about it for sure.
He wouldn't try and take it off him, would he? Of course he would. Who would see him do it out there?
Right, Thomas. You and me will go see fair play.
Aye, aye, sir.
Edwin was wise not to go alongside. The yellow flag told him that the diesel hadn't been examined for infection.
Oh, his bugs must be all over the place. Wait a moment, that's funny. How did he get clearance?
Hey, you. Give me a pull, eh?
Me? No, I got another job to do. I don't want to put myself at risk.
Edwin was right. No engine would wish to be quarantined alongside an affected diesel for 14 days.
Forget Danny. Unclean. Yeah. Ed, what's new out there?
You? Nothing I know.
Huh? Don't tell me that you've come all the way here for nothing.
No, I am working, Diesel.
You've nothing to pull. Working at what?
Well, you see, secret work.
Secret? You mean you went out for that diesel and found his way even clearances? What's secret about that?
Well, if I told you, then it wouldn't be a secret.
Just then, Thomas and Toby arrived.
Problem, Owen.
More like a mystery to me anyway. The diesel's flying a yellow flag.
I hope you didn't get alongside.
Well, I was tempted. You see, it was pulled down just as I got there.
So, ha! It's been cleared. I see that's your secret. Right. It's mine.
No, it's not. Not if I get that first, it isn't.
Hey, stop! Come back! Stop, Thomas, stop! Stop!
Oh, look at what you've done to your boiler going at that speed.
The diesel will be waiting examination or is quarantined, one or the other.
Well, Edwin said the flag came down. That means he's cleared.
Edwin, Were there any inspector when the flag came down?
No.
Well, it looks like Diesel's going to be in trouble.
What do you mean?
Well, if we start now, Diesel will be in trouble when the examiner arrives. As the Diesel wasn't flying a flag, Diesel came alongside. Meanwhile, the two engines took Toby to see the Fat Controller. Both a little sad as they knew what this meant for Toby.
Broken down again.
He put on max speed to save me from quarantine.
My engine's only good for scrap, sir. You're right, and I'm sorry to say that means...
What's that about quarantine, Thomas?
If it wasn't for Toby, then I would be out of action for 14 days.
He always saved Thomas, sir. It's the truth.
Don't go on about it.
Yes, it would have me in tears.
But sir, you've got to believe us. Hello sir, can we offer you a deal?
We happen to see the subject about Toby in a worse state than ever. Wouldn't you say, Arry?
Finished, you could say. For a quick sale, let's say about 150. You're not going to sell Toby for scrap, sir.
I'm not going to. He's not for sale. Now go.
Oh, well, if that's your way, then you fork out an engine and refit.
See if we can.
Thomas, send Toby to Corin's Gate. New engine, complete refit.
Yes, sir!
Thank you, sir.
Edgewood, he doesn't need your help. Continue your shunting duties.
Yes, sir.
Oi! I left you with your quarantine flags up. Where are they, eh? Hey! You're breaking the law. You're under arrest. Get those flags up again and fast.
What's this? I didn't know he was quarantined, officer. No flags are flying at all.
Well, it's your bad luck, Diesel. Whenever you knew or not, it makes no difference. You're infected.
But I'm innocent. I'm completely innocent.
Get quarantine flags up. Right now, Diesel.
You're a real villain, dirt bucket, you know that?
I wanted to get in the yards, didn't I?
Yeah, and I might get the diseases.
Arry, I think there might be some spots on Diesel.
I think you're right, Bert. We'll have to come back and check on him later.
Thomas would have been quarantined if it hadn't been for Toby. And Toby would have been scrapped if it wasn't for Thomas. And as for Diesel, well, he saw out his full term.